Alrighty, and we are back. We got everything marked out here. This line actually here, with the inside of that line will be my. But this here we got a 3x3 square. We'll cut it out, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we got our first square cut out to 1 yard square. So next up will be the silk. Permitting, I can find a better pair of scissors. These here are dull. Okie dokie. We got this piece now cut. So now, give me a second, I'll lay this over top of it and we'll see how well we did on getting a 3 foot by 3 foot square. We'll go from there. Hopefully, we'll get part of this done tonight. Kind of hard to see, but you can see some of the fuzzies, but I think it lined up pretty nice. I'll give you an idea what it's going to look like here. I'm thinking my hood material is probably just going to be a fleece, probably without a lining on top. I'm not sure quite yet, but I'm thinking we'll just go with just the fleece. But we might add that lining on top still yet. We'll see. Okie dokie. So, our next step in the process was to cut the fleece down to get me about a circle. Maybe do a small example. Well, we will cut the silk based off that pattern, but to give you an example of what that looks like. So we had our 3 foot by 3 foot square, and I think quite square, so pardon me, but kind of give you an idea. Well, what we did was folded it over this way, and then folded it over, change my hands, this way here. Imagine if you're still in your, and then you make note of where your folds are in this corner. Take this corner, fold it into a triangle, then you'd cut kind of a smooth curve right here to get the circle shape. To kind of give you an idea of what that looks like. So, next step is I'm gonna get this all laid out and put my fleece on top and cut around it and make that a circle that'll line up perfectly on top of that. Okie dokie. We got the fleece cut and the following silk behind it. So stay tuned for more of it. Might be our last little bit for this evening. Probably hit it again Saturday. Tomorrow we have a movie night at my church. But outside of that though, we'll hit it again either tomorrow night, possibly. If not, we'll hit it again Saturday pretty hard, knock it out. Okie dokie. So we got the circle cut out. So how this is going to work. Move my chair out of my way so I can stand here. Go ahead and got my hem line already, put her in it. It's close enough for comfort. So we're going to hem this up, followed by running a hem line in here. This is maybe about an inch and a half roughly, all the way around in. And then the circle here is about 4.5 inches. Actually used a Amazon Basics wire spool as my pattern. Although smaller than a child's head, sure. But before too long though, we'll splice in a V. We'll add some fabric in there to make it stretchy, and we'll add some tie up, make it where they can fit. So I think I'm about done for tonight. It's getting awfully late. We're going to hem this up tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Saturday, on my sewing machine. We'll show you how to get that going and get that set up as well. So we'll do this hem really fast with some of the ruffles. I think I'm going to leave some of the ruffles in because I kind of want that look. But you can also, after you hem it, you can add some, we'll trim it up, but you can add some relief cuts in there to get kind of to flatten back out. Then we'll do the same here. We'll fold this in about 1/2 inch. Do a real small hem around that hole so you don't lose too much more fabric than what we're already losing. After that, we'll put that aside. Then we will measure out some material of the fleece, and we will make a hood that'll go in here. So then we'll show you kind of next steps on the back side of that felt. Should be probably just a little bit more to do yet. Still, I found some different scissors, but still dull. So this might be a trip to Walmart tomorrow while I'm out and about. But should be probably maybe a couple hour job for us on Saturday, and this should be done hopefully, and then maybe Sunday after church I can run it home and give it to Gabby. And hopefully she likes the pink.